Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some cool content that is going to be releasing to SCUM in the future. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is this kick-ass Santa outfit. Now, you may recognize this from a trailer that SCUM released last December, and I think they're going to actually release this outfit this December, just in time for Christmas. Something else I found in the asset list that I could actually spawn in was a leg holster. Now, this is pretty kick-ass. It looks like it attaches to a belt and it can hold one pistol and it wraps around your thigh. I just thought it was kick-ass. There's two other holsters that I found in the asset list, but sadly they wouldn't spawn in, but I'll be talking about them later on in this video. Something else cool I spawned in was a lockpick. As you know, there's currently no locked doors, no locked chest, no locked anything in this game, but it looks like that's going to be changing in the future when they introduce lockpicks, and that's going to be pretty kick-ass. Something else I found were 3 different traps. Now this one right here is a bait trap for smaller animals like rats and rabbits. The next trap is for larger animals like deer, bears, etc. and it's called a tripwire for large animals. And I guess you set up a tripwire and it's connected to this wire that has a whole shit ton of big ass stones attached to it, so when they run into it, it's just gonna drop on top of their head and kill them instantly. Man, this is gonna be a badass trap to use, probably even on players. And then the final trap I found was a fish trap. So you're going to be able to set up a trap in a lake or a pond or a river and catch you some fish without having to use a fishing pole. And speaking of fishing pole, I found a fishing pole in the asset list that I managed to spawn in along with a freshwater fish. And this is what the fishing pole looks like with the hook on the end. And as you can see, we got the fish right there that you're going to be able to catch. I also seen a saltwater fish in the asset list also. Over here we got a motherfucking teepee. So instead of one of those just odd shelters that you can build, it looks like in the future we're going to be able to build teepees. And I wonder if that means we're going to be able to actually like store items in them, because our current little shelter that we can build in the game, you can't stash anything in it, you have to create a separate box. But I wonder if this one we'll be able to stash something. Something else I found was a smoker. Now you build this around a fire and you can actually attach your meat to it and it'll smoke your bear steaks, your deer steaks, your goat steaks, your donkey steaks, whatever kind of meat that you want to cook. You connect it to this thing and it'll smoke that shit. It'll probably taste real delicious. Something else I found in the asset list is a hand drill. So this will probably be used for maybe fortifying a building, because fortification is supposed to be a thing in the game. Next up we got cigarettes, so it looks like we're going to be able to smoke some stogies. Now that'll probably affect our stamina bar, I'm assuming. Like let's say you have 100 stamina and then you smoke a cigarette, it'll probably drop it down like 10-20%. So it'll make it where you can't run as far. Because I don't think you're just going to be able to smoke a cigarette and it not have any negative effects. Next up I found a motherfucking parachute. Now I was talking to my buddy about this the other day. I was like, man, I wish there was parachutes in this game so I could jump off of this hill and land on the ground safely. Because I really want to do some base jumping in this game. It looks like the devs already had that in mind. So parachutes are definitely coming to this game, hopefully by the end of the year. Something else I found in the asset list was a fire deflector shield, which is something else we're going to be able to craft in the future. And what it does is it allows you to push through flames without taking damage. So it looks like even though campfires don't do damage right now, it looks like fire will be a part of the game in the near future, like maybe flaming buildings or flaming forest. And we'll have to use one of these to push through. Something else I found in the asset list was poop pants 1 through 7. So it looks like instead of doing the animation of pulling down our pants but not actually doing it, it's going to be a thing of the past in the future when they finally add the ability to pull down our pants. No more invisible pants pulling for the poop sesh. And I can't wait for that, man, because it just looks so dumb when your character pulls down your pants but nothing actually happens. Next up, we've got wolves. Now I couldn't spawn in a living wolf, but I managed to spawn in a skinned wolf, which I thought was interesting. And this is what that looks like. And if you spawn it in, you can actually chop it up and get some meat out of it. I was hoping I could turn the head into a hat like you can with the bear head, but sadly you can't do that right now. I'm sure that's going to be a thing once they release the wolf though. And there you have it. Some wolf legs, wolf torso, wolf head. Pretty kick-ass. Alright, now I'm about to show you assets that I couldn't spawn in. Now this is going to be the best one right here. Fake nose and sunglasses. Next up, we got a ghillie suit. I know a lot of people were asking about that. Definitely coming to the game. Something else they're adding is a horror goalie mask. And as you know, it's going to be a Jason mask. Next up, we got a V mask, which is most likely the V for Vendetta mask, which is badass. And they're adding a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and a fast draw holster, so you can live out your Wild West fantasies before Red Dead Redemption 2. Next up, we've got a Spartan helmet that they're going to be adding. Sparta! And then World War II helmets, the US and the German versions. Then they're going to be adding a neoprene face mask, which looks something like that. And then a motorbike helmet, which every survival game has. Football helmet, which Miscreated has. Gas mask, and also a gasoline canister. Geek goggles. This is the closest thing I could find to geek goggles. And there's a drop zone key, so it looks like there's going to be zones that require keys in the future. That might be what the lockpicks are for also. And then you got the gun holster. And then you got cat eye sunglasses. Then you got business suit and business pants. Can't wait to walk around as Hitman, aka Agent 47. Then you got some biker items. Then you got a ninja suit. We're finally going to be able to play as our favorite Fortnite streamer. Just kidding. This is the type of ninja suit they're going to be having, hopefully. And then they're adding, there's 50 caliber ammunition in the code. And then there's burgers in the code. We're going to be able to make some human patties. And then now we're about to get into the animals. There's going to be cats. There's going to be moo cows. There's going to be swans. Snakes. Sheep. Ravens. Rats. Pigs. I know we already got boars, but actual pigs. Ducks. And finally, some crabs. Can't wait for some crab legs.